Thank you. Happy to be here.
It's going to be a big clash today. The two sides are both mid-table. Kingston sitting 5th on 2 wins and 1 loss, and Oakleigh sitting 7th with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. Oakleigh last week took on Dandy Thunder at home and they suffered a 2-0 loss, while Kingston, on the other hand, had a 2-0 win over Avondale. Hampson and Tonios, the scorers for them. Starting lineups for Kingston City: Papadopoulos, Nekic, Markov, Tonios, Sanastanovlich, Yalav, Love, Khalil, Zontanos, Jennings and Conte. For Oakleigh, Zamaranis, Foden, Jamriska, Kavallakis, Floros, Gregory, Theodore, Dogan, Konstantakopoulos, Koutsakis and Cohen. Matt, these sides are very similar on the table. Who are you leaning towards today?
I'm going to lead to Kingston City. This time last year, they were the team to beat in the under-20s competition before, unfortunately, some injuries in the first team meant that they had to have some players move up to the first team. But I think they've had a good start to the year so far, and the results would show that they're in good form right now.
What players in particular are you looking forward to watching today?
I think one player definitely to look out for in this game will be Ryan Love for Kingston City. Obviously, a real experienced custodian at this level. I believe at one point he was the club captain for Kingston City. So obviously Ryan Love coming back from injury, playing in the under-20s comp, he's going to be one to watch.
Not far away from kickoff now, the players getting into their final huddles. We're running a bit late here at the Grange, about 5 minutes over time. Hopefully that won't affect the seniors match too much. Oakleigh in the white kits today, and they'll be attacking to the right, and Kingston City in the red, attacking to the left, of course. And it will be Kingston City to get things underway. Tonios starts things off for Kingston City. Here's Jennings. Kingston City on the attack early. Here's Yalaz. Gets around the first defender, but it's cleared easily by Oakleigh Cannons. Their captain, Kavallakis. Here come the Cannons on the right flank. This is Floros. And that'll be a corner for the Cannons. Very high energy start to this game. Perhaps the drop in temperature a key to that. The Cannons started slowly last week in the heat at home. This would be Gregory to take the corner. He swings it in. There's a few free heads there. Goes out to the back. Theodore with a shot. It's into the hands of the keeper. And that's offside against Tonios. Oakleigh out on the left side now. Dogan puts it out of play. The ball just can't reach him in the correct way. Here's Khalil with the throw-in. Zontanos. Great tackle there by Cohen. He wins the ball back. Looks to be a Cannons ball. Matt, have you seen much of these two sides so far this season?
I've seen a little bit of both these sides. I think both have had reasonable starts of the season as Oakleigh come forward here. Yeah, I've seen a little bit. I've been impressed by what I've seen of Kingston so far this season. Generally have a very strong under-20 setup. So this should be a really interesting game.
Cohen and Zantonos fight for the ball. Goes out. It's going to be a Kingston throw. Referee waves play on for that one. Cannons playing it back to their keeper, Zamaranis. Konstantakopoulos plays it forward. Dealt with by Zontanos. Cohen manages to get a shot in, and that'll be a corner, deflected away by Zontanos. He's been busy so far this match. Quick corner. Gregory swings it in. There's a head there. Kingston managed to clear it just. There's not many of their men forward, however. Gregory. Here's Koutsakis. Plays it low. Koutsakis got the ball again. Evades the keeper. Cohen just can't reach it as it goes across the face of goal. Theodore's going to recover it for the Cannons. Jamriska now. Just missing that final ball. Zontanos clears it. Only as far as the Cannons' defence, who will play it back to Zamaranis. Gregory. Jennings hot on his tail. And that one will stay just in play. Cannons pressing very highly. Jennings. It's a risky ball there. Kingston come away with it. It's a poor turnover. Jamriska now. Gregory. Koutsakis. That's cleared by the man who is making his comeback, Ryan Love. What have you made of the start to the game so far, Matt?
Yeah, I think Oakleigh have been the better of the two teams. They've had a lot of success down in the wide areas. Kingston really struggling to keep the ball, and really I think Oakleigh have created 3 good chances, 2 off set pieces, 1 from open play. They've been pretty unlucky not to be up in this game.
Jennings and Jamriska fight for the ball. Jamriska comes up with the goods. Here's Theodore. And he's beaten for the ball by Stanislavich. Oakleigh continuing to attack. Dogan. Deflected into Khalil. And the Cannons will get the ball back. Small ball to Gregory, and that's a handball by Jennings. Dogan with the throw. Gregory to take the free kick here, the smallest man on the Cannons' side. He's got a lethal foot on him, however. Plenty of options inside the box. He swings it in. Kingston clear it. It looks like it'll come back through Cohen. Konstantopoulos goes in hard. Kingston come up with a ball. They've got a few here. Just missing that final pass. Perhaps offside it was. Yellow's just creeping over that line. Bit of a delay here before Zamaranis will bring the ball back into play. Theodore lets it go out. Cannons will have a throw. And here's a chance for Kingston. Long ball over to that right side. He just can't control it. And Kavalakis brings the ball back for the Cannons. Konstantopoulos. Theodore. Here's Gregory. Ball goes out of play. Matt, what do Kingston need to do differently to really get possession of the ball?
Well, I think they're doing well in sitting in that 4-1-4-1 block, but the couple of times they have won the ball and tried to break on the counter, they've just made poor decisions. I mean, they had that nearly a 4v1 situation there on the break, and a poor pass turns it down. They've had chances to put the ball in behind, and they've been under hit. So I think for Kingston, when they win the ball and they want to break quickly, they just need to make sure they're making good early decisions to capitalise on these chances.
Player down here for Kingston. They'll look to take advantage of this free kick. It'll be Stanistavljevic to take it. Ball comes in. It's well dealt with by Zamaranis. Punched clear. Gregory. And it'll be a Kingston throw. Very physical game early on. Kingston will have another free kick here. Looks like the referee is calling Theodore and Markov over. He's going to give Markov pretty stern talking to. It's dealt with by Konstantopoulos. Kingston have another chance here. Jennings in the box, just can't get his head to it. And Theodore will clear it. Koutsakis. Very heavy and late challenge there by Jennings. He'll receive his first yellow card and the first yellow card of the match. Theodore is still down to the left of play, adjusting his shoe. Looks a bit proppy, but he's up. A very physical start, Matt.
Yeah, very physical. Both teams are really challenging from the ball hard. You're really getting stuck into each other. I think that's the first of a couple of yellow cards we're going to see in this game.
Zamaranis belts it forward. Pack converging on the halfway line. Jennings. Chopped off by Dogan. Here's Gregory. Kingston using that right side now. That's a very fast run by Zontanos. Gregory now. Jennings goes down. Gregory somehow stays up. And the referee's just telling the players to settle down a little bit. As we have mentioned, it has been quite a physical start to this contest. Kingston play it out. It's going to be an Oakleigh throw. Cullen. And Kingston do win the throw there. Good run by Conte. Kingston continuing to press up that side. Stanislajevic will take the throw now. No, he won't. It'll be Zontanos. Theodore clears it. Jennings. It's a wobbly pass back. Kingston just managed to keep it in through Khalil. Conte. That's a brilliant ball forward. Stanislajevic. It's a good save by Zamaranis. First great opportunity we've seen there for Kingston.
Yeah, really good. Deontay Conte sitting in that 6 role. Real classy player. Great pair of feet on him. Just slots in Kingston there. Their first real opportunity of the game. They get a corner out of it. But, yeah, Deontay Conte, one to look out for sure.
It's a lovely ball there. Kingston with the corner. Swings it in. Just over the top. Stanislajevic. It's muscled out, but Kingston regain possession. Khalil plays it all the way back to Papadopoulos. They look to build from the back. Koutsakis. Conte wins it back. Tonios. Just overhit the pass there for Yalaz, and it will be a Cannon's throw. Gregory with the ball now. Papadopoulos looking for some options. He plays it to the veteran of the team, Love. Love looks to be just about the only man out on the field capable of growing a beard. It's a great interception there by Theodore, but Kingston do win it. Gregory now for the Cannons. Dogan can't take control of the ball, but he will take the throw in. Koutsakis. Oakleigh just struggling at the moment to find the ball to make it into the final third.
Yeah, Oakleigh, they're getting into good positions, but like you said, just that last pass, that killer pass into the final third is just not there, as they have their third corner of the game now, and it's Gregory to whip it in.
Jennings clears it. Chance here for Kingston City. This is Yalaz. Cleared by the Cannons. Gregory with the ball on the halfway line now. Bit of class about this player. Just finds his way through. Jamriska. Back to Gregory now. It's a poor turnover there. Here come Kingston City. This is Stanislavovic. Great challenge there by Konstantopoulos on the edge of the box, and he manages to keep the ball in too. Here's Kavlakis, the captain for the Cannons. Back to Zamoranis. Jamriska. He'll win a free kick for his efforts. Kingston looking really dangerous on the counter at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely are. They're every time they win the ball, they're looking to break quickly, and they are breaking quickly. Just maybe lacking a little bit of quality in the final third, but yeah, very dangerous on the counter attack, Kingston.
Konstantopoulos to take this free kick. Theodore. And it's going to be offside. Kingston City 0, Oakleigh Cannons 0. About 20 minutes into this first half. Foden just can't find Koutsakis there. Here's Gregory. Out to Theodore. Konstantopoulos turns it over, but it will be a Cannons throw. Free kick for the Cannons. Cohen going down. And it will be their set-piece taker, Gregory, who will whip it in for Oakleigh. Kingston through Nekic get their head to it. It's cleared away. Difficult ball there for Konstantopoulos. Here's a chance for Kingston. And they have advanced down the pitch. Zontanos will throw it in now. Conte finds his way through a few. It's a 2-on-1. And it will be a free kick. Another chance here for Kingston. Ryan Love comes forward. We need to add that little bit of experience in the box. We're ready to go. Comes in, Love's there, punched away by Zamoranis. And the Cannons managed to clear it. Here's Cohen. That's a great challenge there by Conte to stop the attack. And it will be Dogan to take the throw. Papadopoulos puts it out of play. A few corners now for Kingston. They haven't been able to make much of it, though.
Yeah, they've had a couple of set pieces chances, but they're really struggling to get that ball beyond the first man. Every ball seems to just be falling short, so really not taking their opportunities on set pieces when they come.
It's a throw near the corner flag. Dogan to take it. It's a long one. Very risky there by Nekic. Definitely looked like it came off Nekic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, just having a look at the replay now, I'm pretty sure Nekic chested that out of play. And yes, the referee has, in fact, given the corner now. Just confirming that Nekic did put that one out of play. So it's a corner to Oakleigh.
Not sure what happened there. Bit of confusion between the officials. Gregory now with the corner. It's a long run from Foden, and he does receive the ball. Gets past the first defender, whips it in. A handball there, potentially. There's a real chance. There was a free man. It looked like he did get a hand to it. Conte appealing for handball, but in the end, it all amounts to nothing. Papadopoulos will take the goal kick for Kingston City. Cannon's pressing very high. Conte does well. This is Khalil. Gets around Dogan. Decent run here by the Kingston City man. Here's Jennings. Plays it out to that right side. Yelaz can't quite keep it in play. Love gets his head to it. Jennings also heads it on. Only as far as Theodore. That's a nice ball. Oakleigh Cannons player goes down. Referee saying nothing doing. And Kingston come away with it. Here's Jennings. That's another lovely ball. He's done well there, the Kingston City player. It's Yalaz. That's a good challenge there by Jamriska. He'll come away with the ball. Here's Gregory. Cannons continue to advance through Koutsakis. Cohen. Shouts of shoot from the crowd. Gregory just can't get his foot on it. And it's cleared. Kingston come away. Another potential attack here for the Cannons. This is Jamriska. He's got a few options. Cohen at the back, unmarked. Floros. Kingston, a lot of attacking chances here for the Cannons. Kingston look to come out on the counter. They turn it over once. No, they don't. It's a long ball forward. Zamoranis will deal with it. Some really big chances, perhaps the best chances we've seen this half for the Cannons there.
Yeah, I mean, there was two real great chances to take the lead there. I think Kingston, a little bit of inexperience when they're winning the ball, just attacking straight away, not putting their foot on it, and they became very open, and Oakleigh really cut them up there, and really Oakleigh are unlucky not to be 1-0 up here.
Theodore with a throw-in. Gregory. Konstantopoulos will recover for the visitors. Kavallakis, the captain. He's got Dogan out on this right side. He plays it to him. Does find him. It's well deflected by Khalil. This is Floros. Jennings comes away with the ball. He's got options to his right. That's a good challenge by Konstantopoulos. Theodore now plays another long ball out to that left side. Koutsakis attempting to run onto it. There's a bit of a collision. Koutsakis appealing for the corner, and he will get it. Cannons get a corner from that left side. Gregory to take the set piece again. Matt, what have you made of Gregory's game so far?
I think it's been excellent for Oakleigh. He's a very, very good player, very good with his feet, sees the game well, keeps things simple, just a really classy 6.
He swings it in. It's headed away by the Kingston City player. It will be another corner. Gregory running from the opposite end. He'll knock it in once again. The free man headed away. Cannons brought down. That's a cynical challenge there. And Gregory will have an opportunity, perhaps a bit far out. But a real chance to create something here.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely shooting distance. I think the Grange Reserve is a bit deceiving from this side. It's pretty close to goal. I reckon he's going to have a crack here. It's a dangerous area to be giving away a foul.
Kingston wall just on the edge of the box. Gregory does look like he's going to shoot. It's rising over the bar.
Yeah, he just didn't hit that right. He just got too much lift on it. It's just, yeah, really a tame free kick in the end.
Papadopoulos is holding onto the ball. Look to play it out from the back. Here's Love. Markov on the ball now. And it's going to be called way back for a throw-in for the Cannons. Dogan. Love gets the header. Jamriska. Gregory. It's offside. Floros just creeping past that line. Papadopoulos punts it long. And it's poor kick, and it will be a Cannons throw in. Here's Cohen. Conte wins the ball back. It's a strong run from the Kingston City big man. Calls for offside, but they continue to make it in. Here's a chance. Great block there by Jamriska. Conte battles it out with Dogan, and he will get the throw in. Tonios can't keep the ball. Oakleigh on the attack. It's just out in front there. Papadopoulos boots it forward. Straight into the hands of Zamaranis. Kavlakis. Can't get it past Stanislaevich there. Love pushes Floros in the back. Play on. Here's a chance for Kingston City. Tonios. Stanislaevich. Great save by Zamaranis with the feet. And Oakleigh come away with the ball now. Papadopoulos closed in there by Gregory, but he manages to get the ball away. Here's Jennings. Great run by Yalaz. Stanislaevich back out again. It's a tame shot. And Zamaranis, that's his second save in a minute. He'll punt the ball long, but only as far as the Kingston City player on the halfway line. Zamaranis holding strong.
Yeah, two good saves there by Zamaranis. The first one was a really difficult save because he's having to come across his body and use his feet there. It was a great save. As Kingston are in, and there was a push there. It's a yellow, I think, though.
Will be a yellow card there, just on the edge of the box. It does look to be Theodore, that man who has picked up the yellow card, the second of the game. First for Oakleigh as a side. Just as you were speaking about Zamaranis there, he did come out of his box, perhaps a little bit exposed. There's a real chance here for Kingston to take the lead.
Yeah, keeper and defender really caught in no man's land there, and the defender's pretty lucky to walk away with just a yellow as Kingston have a free kick here on the edge of the box in a very dangerous area.
Looks like it'll be Yellows to take the free kick. Yellow card going to...
Yeah, that's a yellow card for Salim Nasser, the head coach of Kingston City Under-20s there. I believe they were protesting. They wanted a red card there, but I'm not 100% sure here, but I believe under the new rules that is only a yellow card.
Bit of a delay in proceedings as Yellows gets ready for this free kick. The sun is in Zamaranis' eyes. It'll make it a bit tougher for him. Referee pulling everyone back a little bit. And we're finally ready to get underway. Here's Yalaz. It's easy take there for the keeper. Looks to move it on quickly. Here's Cohen. It's brought down by Jennings. Kingston win the ball back. Here's Stanislaevich. He swings it in, but Zamaranis again has it all under control. And he'll look to slow things down. Theodore, the man who picked up the yellow card just a few minutes ago. Gregory. And that'll go out of play. Kingston just not making enough of their opportunities at the moment.
Yeah, they're having a good little patch of play here, and they're creating some chances. But like you said, they're just not doing enough in that final third to capitalise them as Oakleigh come forward here.
This is Kavlakis. Jamriska rather. Konstantopoulos heads it forward. Koutsakis whips it in. It's dealt with by the Kingston City defence. Markov comes away with it. It's a ranging ball. Tonios will look to play the man on that side. Stanislavic is in the box. It hits the crossbar. Really good chance there. Offside for Kingston City. But a cracking chance. I'm not sure if that was a shot or a cross, but it almost made its way in the net.
Yeah, it almost seemed like he just wanted to have a pop from there and almost hopelessly had the shot. And it rattles the crossbar, and a big chance for Kingston to take a lead in this game. Like we said, they're having a good patch here and they are creating chances. But again, just unable to capitalise.
Gregory now. He's got a bit of time. Cohen somehow brings down the bigger man. And nothing doing there to that right side. Not long to go in the half, Matt. Any tactical changes you'd like to see from either side?
I think for Oakleigh it should just be more of the same. They're controlling the game and they're creating chances. I think for Kingston, just be a bit more patient when they go forward. They're rushing everything and then they get caught in these difficult situations in transition. So I think for Kingston is when they win the ball, just try and keep it for a bit before you break forward, because I think they break too quickly sometimes with really no options up there. So yeah, I think some slight changes for Kingston are needed in the second half.
This is Yalaz. Gets his way around Theodore. It's a good run into the box. He goes down. Goes down again. And the referee does point to the spot. Yalaz, that's a fantastic run, and he is rewarded with a penalty.
Yeah, great perseverance there from Yalaz. I mean, he got tackled the first time, went down, got up, and then really just gets brought down for the second. And a good little run there from Yalaz to get the penalty, and a great opportunity for Kingston to go 1-0 up now before half-time.
It'll be Stanislavic to take the penalty. Zamaranis, again, does have the sun in his eyes. It'll make it difficult for him. We're ready to go. Unusual penalty style, but he puts it home. And Kingston City 1-0. And what a celebration. Bit of acrobatic there from Stanislavic. And Kingston City do take the lead. It's 1-0.
Yeah, interesting run-up for the penalty, but he buries it in the bottom corner. And Kingston really, against the runner player, go 1-0 up.
On the verge of half-time, that'll be a crucial goal for the home side. And Oakleigh, they will feel a bit hard done by.
Yeah, definitely. I think for the large portion of this game, they have been the better team. They've controlled the game more. They've created more chances. But, yeah, they really just haven't done enough in the final third to get a goal. And, yeah, so I think they will be a little bit disappointed that they're 1-0 down. But, you know, I guess if you don't take your chances in football, you will get punished.
They'll be looking to push here for that equaliser. Not long to go in this first half. Kingston will come away with the ball. Throw for the Cannons. It'll be Theodore to take it. Looks to move it on quickly. The battle here come Kingston City. It's Conte. Loses the ball this time and also concedes a free kick. Referee just requesting that he settles down a little bit, but he's played well so far.
Yeah, he's done well. Conte has really controlled the midfield for Kingston, and just a nice professional foul there to break up play from him.
Jamriska with a free kick. It's a free header. And he does regain possession of the ball, Floros. Gets past one but can't get past the second, and the ball is booted out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, that's the ninth foul there for Kingston in this game. They're really racking them up. Every time Oakleigh seem to get forward, they seem to want to pull a man down and break up play. So I'm not sure if it's intentional from Kingston, but they're definitely racking up the fouls.
Flores with the ball deep in that corner. Kingston again coming away with it. Chance here, well won back by Tonios. But again, it will be another foul. Kavaliakis. Gregory's at the back. Ball just runs past him, and it will be a corner, a late opportunity here for the Cannons.
Yeah, they've had a couple of corners, Oakleigh Cannons. They looked to take it quickly through Gregory, and the ball was not placed down properly, so they're going to have to retake it. But like I said, yeah, they've had the corners, Oakleigh, and going into injury time now, this is a great opportunity for them to pull one back.
Gregory does swing it in. Headed away by Jennings. There's a man on the edge of the box for Oakleigh. Not a bad effort there by Koutsakis. But that will be half-time. Kingston City 1. Oakleigh Cannons 0 at half-time. And Matt, what have you made of that first half?
Yeah, really interesting first half. Oakleigh definitely created a lot of chances, but really were poor in the final third. And Kingston looked dangerous on the counter, and they finally got a goal through Erhan Yelaz through a penalty. And, a really interesting second half to come.
Can you see Oakleigh getting themselves back into this contest?
Well, I mean, if they keep creating chances and if they take one, they can definitely get themselves back into it. It's just a matter of what do they need to do in that final third to create that chance and to score that goal. They definitely can get back into the game, but they need to be better in the final third.
Players walking off into the sheds now. That halftime score, Kingston City 1, Oakleigh Cannons 0. for at least the first half of this second half. Cause much damage, Matt?
Well, I think that afternoon sun here at the Grange Reserve can be a little bit annoying down that far end for goalkeepers, and it's definitely lowered as the game gets on. So I'm surprised to see him not wearing a hat, because it is really going to be a bit of a pain for these first 10, 15 minutes.
Bailey Cohen come to kick things off. Have had a substitution for Oakleigh. It's Christian Van Ness who is coming off. We'll find out the player who has been substituted off in a few moments' time. Things are back underway. Zontanos for Kingston City. Konstantopoulos heads it away. Here's Jennings. Is it Vanos, that man who has been subbed on? And Matt, who was that man who has come off for Oakleigh?
Yes, I think it was Valios Flores who was playing up front. So a bit of a change here for Oakleigh Cannons, with Bailey Conan going up front and Christian Vanas going on out wide. So, yeah, a bit of a change for Oakleigh.
They're on the attack now with a throw-in. Kingston City win the throw. Khalil letting it go out of play there. Love is challenged by Cohen. Kingston managed to keep the ball. It's a turnover here. Swung in. There's a chance there. Handball, shouting from the Cannons forwards. Play goes on. Chance here for Kingston. This is Markov. Chopped out. Here's Jennings with a chance. It's a tame shot. Zamaranis gets his hands to it. And Jennings is not happy with his effort there. Few early chances for both sides in this second half so far. Kingston on the attack again. This is Markov. The ball's turned over. Gregory. It's a long ball put out in front of Vanas. And he throws his weight around. Papadopoulos goes to ground. Oakleigh will have the throw. Physicality from that first half still here.
Yeah, I think both teams, Oakleigh are desperate to score and Kingston are desperate to get another. So the physicality is definitely not going anywhere too soon, as Kingston have a goal kick here.
Sun in Papadopoulos' eyes, making it a bit difficult for him to see options down the field. He does go long. It's met by the head of Foden. It will be a Cannons throw. Chance here for the Cannons. Not a bad run. Chopped out by Nekic, the captain of Kingston City. I think it was Cohen with that run. And Gregory will take the corner. Plays it quickly. Dogan, back to Gregory. Risky ball in. There's a chance there. Foden just can't get any power on the shot. Papadopoulos takes it. Theodore, Konstantopoulos. Zamoranis comes out to take the ball. Sun goes down as the lights begin to come on here at the Grange. Cannons move it forward. Here's Vanas. Gregory can't maintain the ball. Kingston come forward through Jennings. Just overhit into the hands of Zamoranis. Cohen does well there to take the ball away from Khalil. Cannon's defence perhaps caught napping there a little bit. Will be another corner. Gregory swings it in. It's Foden out the back. Just can't get his head to it. Kingston clear through Love. It's a nice ball out in front. This man, Yalaz. But the ball's put out of play. Zontanos. Yalaz to Jennings. Gives himself a little bit of space there to whip one in. Can't get past Konstantopoulos, who manages to keep the ball in. Theodore with the throw. Koutsakis heads it on. Nekic plays it back to Papadopoulos. They'll look to bring it out this left side. It's a poor turnover there. Chance for Vanas. Oh, it hits the crossbar. Very lucky there, Papadopoulos. Cannon's still on the attack now. What a chance there.
What a chance for Oakleigh, and a moment maybe Papadopoulos will be quick to forget. He underhits that pass. I think he was trying to hit the far fullback straight into Vanas, and Vanas chips him, and he rattles the crossbar. What a chance for Oakleigh to equalise. Kingston City just getting out of jail there, really.
Kingston City now with the ball. This is Conte. Yalaz plays it out to that far side. Stanislavich puts it well over the bar. Love gets the header. It's ping-ponging around in that centre circle. Cohen comes up with a ball. Kutsakis out on this left side. He plays Foden, but the ball was offside prior to that. Decent crowd building here at the Grange ahead of the senior clash coming up soon. The lights are on. Yalaz looks to take the throw, but ball was out prior to that, and Theodore will take it for the Cannons. Kutsakis surrounded by 3 Kingston City players. Gregory comes up with the ball. Plays it back to his captain, Kavlakis. Foden. Oakleigh nearly make it into the box that time. Here's Van Ass. Jamriska. Plays it to Theodore. He's forced to retreat all the way back to Zamoranis. Kingston pressing very high. Yalaz running. They make their way through. Here's Kutsakis. He's got Cohen in the middle. Does attempt to get to him, but Love cuts it out. Experience proving valuable there. Kingston City chance, but it will be called offside. Play moves on quickly. Jamriska. Oakleigh again trying to move it out that right side. Ball just in front of Dogan. It's Tonios. Ball's out of play, and it will be a substitution for the Oakleigh Cannons. Coming off is number 24, Bailey Cohen. And I believe it's Onazi coming on. Kingston City bring it forward, but it's Theodore who clears it for the Cannons. Here is Onazi. First touch of the game to Foden. Gregory, right in the middle of the field. He's got a bit of space. Plays it out to that right side. The Cannons are bumped off the ball. Jennings. Foden intercepts. It's a challenge missed there by Kingston City. Dogan plays it back to Gregory. It's a high ball. Onazi nearly gets ahead to it. Kingston come away with it. Here's Yalaz. Theodore and Yalaz. And Theodore does well. But Yalaz does manage to regain possession, only momentarily. Theodore comes away with it. It's a good battle between those two out on that side.
Yeah, Yalaz and Theodore are having a good little battle. They have a good little battle in the first half, and they're going at it again in the second. They're tit for tat, really. Yalaz really struggling to get beyond him. And, Onazi, bit of a chance there for Oakleigh, as we've got a throw in for Oakleigh Cannons. But yeah, Yalaz and Theodore are having a good little battle out wide there.
Good pressure by Onazi there. There's going to be another substitution for the Cannons. Coming off is number 8, Gregory, a man who has been taking all the set pieces. Coming on is Pignaloza. Throw in for the Cannons. That's booted into the bushes by Jennings. We may not see that ball for a while. And they are calling for a new ball from the touchline. Pignaloza to take the corner kick. This ball comes in. Onazi's out the back of the pack. He'll gain possession. Plays it short, and that is offside. Koutsakis just straying offside there.
Are we going to see Oakleigh capitalise on one of these corners? I mean, they've had about 11 so far this game, or 10 corners so far this game. 11th time the charm, maybe?
Sure hope so if you're a Cannon supporter. Cannon's just about equal with Kingston City corners for fouls at this stage, it seems. Here's Conte. Keeps the ball in. And does win the free kick. Stanisavljevic. He's being told by the referee to bring the ball back. Puts it to the edge of the box. It's headed away. Pignaloza clears it. For a Kingston City throw now. Pignaloza. Theodore. Conte. Kavallakis will look to build now. Uses Konstantopoulos. Zamoranis. Good pressure by Kingston City. They come away with the ball. That's called play on. Theodore. Pignaloza manages to manoeuvre his way around Conte. This is Kavallakis. Just perhaps holding on to the ball a little bit long there. Good pressure, though, by Kingston City.
Yeah, Kingston really relentless with their pressing there, and they win a corner out of it. So they saw that Oakleigh were not progressing up the field, and they kept pressing, and now they've got a chance to go 2-0 up here with the corner.
Ball swung into the goal line. Jennings challenging the keeper there. There's a chance here for Tonios. And that's put out of play. It'll be another corner for Kingston City. Yellows to take it. He's been in the thick of the action so far this evening. It's a high ball into the box. Cleared by Jamriska. It will be yet another corner. We've seen a few this match, haven't we?
Yeah, plenty of corners, but neither team really been able to create anything off it. I mean, they've been largely floating balls to the back post that have been overhit, or they've been underhit balls to the front post. So hopefully soon we'll see a nice whipped-in ball and maybe a chance off a corner.
Yellow's not particularly keen to take this one quickly. He will whip it in once more. It's a lower ball this time. Still a chance here. Here's Nekic. The Cannons will win the throw. Another substitution about to be made for Kingston City. Markov, the man, making his way to the bench slowly, and coming on for him will be Desoglu. Onazi heads it on. Love. Cannons will have the throw on the halfway line. Jamriska. An offside once more. Vanas straying into an offside position. Jamriska. Good ball there. Onazi just can't quite get onto it. That was a good ball by Foden. And Oakleigh are pressing hard.
Yeah, Foden really good little ball there into Onazi. Onazi it was just a little bit too overhit for him to get the end of it. But Oakleigh, they've unloaded the bench and they're definitely trying to pinch a goal here to pull one back.
Ball headed away by Kingston. Jamriska. He will get the throw. Dogan to take it. Jamriska plays it out to halfway. Here's Theodore. Still Theodore. Vanas on that left side. He's not offside this time. He swings it in. There's no one there. This is Foden. Kavalakis out to the right side. Dogan can't quite get his foot on the ball, and Kingston will have the throw. Dogan takes it long. Put out a play by Love. What have you made of Love's return?
Yeah, I think he's been solid this game. I mean, his experience shows. He's played a lot of football, first team football at this level. As Onazi has a chance here.
Onazi goes down. Referee waves away the protests. And Kingston do come away with the ball again. Chance to counter here. This is Desoglu. It's in! Desoglu, with his first touch of the match, puts it away, and that's 2-0 for Kingston City. Just clips the inner bar and goes in.
Yeah, Desoglu, the super sub, comes on and buries it for Kingston. Oakleigh will be filthy with themselves. They thought they almost had a penalty at one end. Quick counter-attack by Kingston. Desoglu slots it past the keeper. It's 2-0 Kingston now. A great super sub there for Kingston City.
First touch of the match. Another great counter-attack from Kingston City. And they do have the lead. 2-0 in the 70th minute. It's a yellow card there for Conte. We're back underway. Vanas. Belted clear of Onazi. It's Kavlakis. Stanislavic and Theodore. Zontanos with the throw. Onazi just can't quite keep his feet as Zontanos boots the ball into the commentary box. Jamriska moves it on quickly. Oh, the referee waves it away. Controversial moment there. Papadopoulos came out. Didn't win any of the ball. And Oakleigh again, their second shout for a penalty in the last 5 minutes. They'll feel really hard done by there.
Oh, definitely. I think that's a clear-cut pen looking at the replay. The ball was still in play. I don't know what Papadopoulos was thinking. Kingston really get out of jail there. That's a penalty for me.
A controversial moment, but Papadopoulos will bring the ball back into play. Jamriska. Papadopoulos clutches the ball to his chest. It's a high ball. No one particularly keen to put their head under it. Oakleigh come away with it. Jamriska again, he's had a lot of the ball in this half. Pignaloza. Foden. Konstantakopoulos. Oakleigh pressing. Theodore cuts it out. Vanas. It's a heavy challenge there. They will win the throw through Theodore. Conte. Stanislavic is onside. He goes himself. It's a tricky one for Zamoranis. Bobbles up and out of his hands, but he's got control of it, and he looks to move it on quickly. Oakleigh looking for that one goal to bring them back into this contest. They've got to throw. Dogan to take it. It's a long ball. It's over the head of Onazi. Almost gets past Papadopoulos. Throws it out in front of the captain, but that's a poor turnover from Nekic. Jamriska now. Bumped off the ball by Conte. This is Yalaz. It's put into the box. Could have done a little bit better with that clearance, but it has gone out. It's another corner for Kingston City. Yalaz once again to take it. It's headed away by Kavlakis. Yalaz will get a second crack at it. He puts it in. There's a header there, the goal scorer. He did get a head on it. Players shouting for a corner, but it was offside prior to that. Substitution coming up now for Kingston City. It will be number 22, Zontanos, coming off. Solid game by him. A great first half. He had a lot of the ball. The man coming on is number 14, Halabi. It's cleared there. A bit of a dodgy clearance, and it will be a corner for Oakleigh. Can they take advantage of this one? Once again, it does not beat the first man. Kingston come away with the ball. Two defenders in front of them, but they've got a swarm of players making their way forward. Here's Jennings. Jennings just puts the ball behind him. And Oakleigh come away. Van Ass. And that's a really tame shot there. Just over 10 minutes to go, Matt. Can you see Oakleigh taking anything from this contest?
Well, I think they've actually changed shape. They've gone to potentially, I think, a three. No, there's still four at the back, but they're definitely throwing numbers forward. I mean, on that last counter, they only had two players back here. He deals with it well. Yeah, Oakleigh are definitely throwing the numbers to try and pull one back here. So it's going to make a really interesting last 15 minutes.
Zamaranis boots it long. Not offside there. DeSoglu, the goal scorer, managed to stay on. Theodore. Pignaloza. It's a long ball out to that right side. It's going to stay in. It's not a bad ball. Vanas on the end of it. Just can't get a foot on it. Maintains possession though. Here's Pignaloza. It's headed. And that's offside. Another great chance there for Oakleigh, gone missing. Love boots it long. Here's Yalaz. It's the man. Oh, that's a great goal. Goal out of nothing there. Tonios finishes it off for Kingston City. 3 goals, and you think that'd be the 3 points.
Yeah, I think that's game, set, match. Oakleigh really threw the numbers forward. They only left a handful of players at the back. And Oakleigh get caught in a 4v3 situation. Erhan Yalaz cuts the ball right back, and Tonios finishes it 3-0, game over.
A goal seemingly out of nothing. A long ball by Love and persistence by Yalaz to get around that defender and put the ball in. And Tonios finishes the game off. One would think. Proceedings back underway now for Oakleigh. They'll be looking for a consolation goal. I don't think they'll be letting up at this stage. And Kingston will be pushing for that 4th. Jamriska. He's bumped to the ground by Jennings. And Kingston will have that free kick. Another double substitution this time to be made for Kingston City. They've got the 3 goals, so they're going to take off some of their players. Stanislajevic looks to be one man coming off. No, there will just be one substitution at this point in time. The man coming on, Hampson. Headed away by Conte. Here's Pignaloza. Good challenge by Nekic. Here's Hampson. He's brought to ground. His first touch, not as good as the last first touch of the last sub. But nonetheless, Kingston City will have the free kick. Nekic to take it. All the way back to Papadopoulos. Theodore, who's played well. Conte. It's a searching ball over on that left side again. Yalaz again puts it in the middle of the box. There's a goal scorer. Can't get his brace. Not enough power on that shot. Zamoranis takes it. Desoglu wins a foul. And Kingston will make that second substitution now. 5th sub for the game. It's Jennings coming off. Crowd building here at the Grange. We're not far away from the senior match. Halabi. It's punched away by Zamoranis. Here's Yalaz. be a free kick for the Oakleigh Cannons. Yelaz has been critical for the success of Kingston in this match. What have you made of him?
Yeah, I think he's played excellent. He's really been dangerous down that left-hand side, been involved in 2 of the goals, the penalty, and obviously the 3rd goal, which was really the killer blow for Kingston City. It's been interesting, though. Oakley's subs have really largely been ineffective since they've come on, and it's probably hampered them more than it's helped them in this second half. They made 3 real quick subs, all within the first 60 minutes, and they really haven't had any impact on the game.
Onazi goes to ground, and he will have a free kick just on the edge of the box. It's a yellow card for the Kingston City player. It's Tonios, the goal scorer. You're not wrong, though, Matt. When Gregory, kind of their playmaker, went off, it all just went downhill from Oakleigh for there.
Yeah, I mean, Gregory came off. Onazi came on. He hasn't really done much. Vanas hasn't done much except really chipping the keeper from 35 yards. But, yeah, like I said, they took some of their better players off, and the players they brought in really didn't have any impact on the game.
Onazi to take this free kick. Straight at the keeper. Papadopoulos has it all under control. Konstantopoulos boots it forward. Nekic. Theodore. Plays it back to Zamaranis. Vanas goes to ground. Conte comes up with the ball. Konstantopoulos watches it go out. Oakleigh next week are away to Altona on Saturday afternoon. Kingston are once again at home, this time next week to South. As Kingston come away, here's Valas. Yalas with the shot. Next week's matchups, what do you make of that?
I think it's going to be a really interesting game between Kingston and South Melbourne in the under-20s. I think South Melbourne are high-flying, and so are Kingston, so that's going to be a real good contest between those two sides. Oakleigh obviously are going to look to bounce back and try and get a result against Altona Magic, but I think some interesting matchup in the under-20s next week.
Ball inside the box. Here's the goal scorer, Conte. It's going to be a free kick. Desoglu has lost his boot. And he will take the free kick. Last few minutes of this clash here at the Grange. Desoglu. Oh, it's a great strike. Zamaranis has it under control. Oakleigh on the attack now. Onazi strapped it well. Gets around 1. Gets around 2. Plays it back. Here's Foden. Puts it over the bar. It's a great attack there from Oakleigh, one of the better ones we've seen from them this game. But I guess it's a case of too little, too late.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's too late to be trying to create chances like that. They haven't had many, though. I mean, that was probably their second best chance of the half. So, yeah, I mean, I think in the end, in this game, Kingston have just wanted it more, and they've been first to every ball in this second half. They've really outworked Oakleigh, and I think that grit is why they're 3-0 up and why Oakleigh isn't.
Konstantopoulos boots it forward. It's put out of play. This match winding down now. Matt, we've got the seniors up next. What are your tips for that one?
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really interesting fixture between Oakleigh Cannons, who are 3 losses in a row, against Kingston City, who have had an unsurprising slow start to the season. I mean, usually they start much quicker than what they have, so it's a must-win for both sides, and I've really got this funny feeling that Kingston are going to win.
That's full time. Just ahead of the 90-minute mark. Players weren't particularly keen to continue playing anyway. It's Kingston City 3, Oakleigh 0. That's how it finishes here at the Grange in the under-20s clash. Matt, what are your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, it was a really interesting contest. Both teams came out, really with attacking intent. I think in the end, like I said, I think Kingston just wanted it more in the end. They had a bit more grit, and their perseverance and their work rate came through, and I think that's why they finished 3 goals to the good. I just think Oakleigh in the second half, they came out with some intent, but they just didn't want it enough, and it showed in the end, really.
A final score here at the Grange, Kingston City 3, Oakleigh Cannons 0. I'm Sam Mills. Thanks for joining us. On behalf of Matt Sultana, I'd like to thank you, and enjoy the seniors match next.